was right there with him. Shows he's back into good form, 143. Murphy all the way back, 144. Still runs a solid time. And Hoppel, 147, kind of finished dead last. Murphy, man, like, this guy's interesting. I mean, he looked like, world beater in that Olympic trials. And then he has back-to-back kind of duds in these 2 European races that he's run. And I get it. It's not that big of a deal. But I think Murphy legitimately does not care about these races. He's tweeted it himself. He tweeted the only thing that matters is the Olympic trials. It doesn't matter whether you're running 150 or 142 when getting first or dead last. I mean, I'm paraphrasing what he said, but what's your reaction to Murphy coming off of a 143, beating a good field in the U.S., to now having back-to-back like subpar races? I mean, he ran fast here, but he got beat by 6 other guys.
My reaction with Murphy is that he's one of the best round runners in the world. He is going to be much better when it comes to rounds. He benefits just like Nick Symmonds used to. This guy benefits from rounds for sure. And I think it even helps his fitness to even, run. Everybody was running fast at Hayward Field. So he may be, a little flat coming off that. I've been a little confused with what his health was. He said, he's talked about like how he almost didn't run the trials after tweaking his hammy, and then he comes out and dominates the trials and then is right back to racing. So I was kind of confused. Like, okay, you said you were like almost hurt to where you didn't race the trials, but then you win the trials and then very quickly start racing again. So it's like, I don't really understand, but if he's racing now, he should be healthy. I'm not worried about the times or performances right now because this guy is a rounds guy. I guarantee you there's 6 guys finish ahead of him today. One, maybe more of those guys won't even make the final. I mean, that's how tough things are. I always have confidence that Murphy's going to make the final. But it is just in a vacuum today. Yeah, not great. We have a guy who, last year, Monaco winner, Donovan Brazier, not here, didn't make the team, hurt. Hoppel, I believe, was like second there, dead last today. Just a really bad one from him. And then Murphy 7th. I think the Americans will fare much better than this when we get to Tokyo, but holy cow, not a good day for the USA. As far as I think coming into the year, we're like, oh my God, this is our event now. Hoppel's on the come up. Murphy's a medalist. We got the reigning world champion, and then all of a sudden we don't have the world champion, and then who knows what's going to happen when we get to the Olympic Games with Hoppel and Murphy, who really, I think both guys are need the rounds to be at their best. But yeah, we'll see with Amos. I mean, this is Amos's MO, right? It's win Monaco, run fast at Monaco, and then either, in 2019 get hurt before Worlds or, not perform up to his best when it comes to that. So we'll see. Amos could dominate the Olympic Games, or he could like miss the final. So you never know. And then your guy, Career, right there, Mr. 400, 800 himself. Talk about, he is probably the only 141 man in history, or wait, no, he's like a 142.0 guy. Or is he a 141 guy? I can't remember. But in any case, he's like the most anonymous and forgettable, like super fast dude in the world. We just kind of forget. I know you don't, but you forget about him, right? Because he's had his own issues at the championship events. But man, Career was right there today. So watch out for him as well. I mean, 800 is just such a crapshoot. You obviously, Radisha's not there anymore. Brazier's hurt. Didn't finish top 3 of the trials. There's no favorites. You can't pick a favorite right now. You can't pick Amos. He's so spotty in championship races. There's no favorite right now.
Do you think it'll be like 2017 or like Boss One?
Pierre Amos?
Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the sake of the event, I hope it's not like a random. I really don't like when like a random person wins Worlds or the Olympic Games, where it's just like, this is not. I like when a person who's indicative of, like, I like when everyone performs up to their best and the best person overall wins. I'm not saying Pierre, my man from France, wasn't a good runner, but where has he been since? It's just like, we have these flash in the pan people, and the 800 deserves better than that. And we're looking for the heir apparent to David Rudisha. We thought we had it in Brazier. Now we're not going to have it this year because of that, because of an injury. Maybe Amos can finally. I mean, this is Amos's moment. If it's not this year, then it's never for him. Then he's just got that 2012 medal to lean back on from when he was 18 or 19. Because oh my God, a giant door has been swung open for him with Brazier not being there. So this is his time. He's got to do it. He's a 141 dude. It is his time to win an Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, I think Brazier is the heir apparent to Rudisha. We just have to wait an extra year because he's going to dominate the next 4 cycles. It's just injury. But yeah, your take on Murphy though, I think is perfect. He is better in rounds. I think.
Oh, for sure.
We're seeing that. We're better in rounds. He's going to be the freshest guy in a final because the amount that puts in his legs compared to his competitors is very different. And I think that shows he looked most fresh in that final 150 at the trials. He looked like he was accelerating. Everyone else looked like they were falling apart. And I think we might see that again where Amos and Correa and all these guys and A-Rops, they're going to look good in these one-off races. But when it comes to the third round at the Olympics, Murphy just needs to make sure. Murphy knows he's going to be able to make up maybe 5 to 10 meters on anybody in the final 150. So he just has to make sure, maybe final 200, 5 to 10 meters in a final 250. So he just has to make sure he's within 5 to 10 meters of the leaders with 250 to go, and he knows he can kind of close that. In this race, he doesn't need to worry about it. So women's 8,